The new boys welcome a surging Waterhouse. Cavaliers travel to the home of the Brazilians, and of course the game of the weekend, the Stars of the East welcomes the surging Junglists. Welcome to match week 3 of the Jamaica Premier League preview show. Yes, my YouTube family, welcome back to Jumpel Fan. We have a full slate of games. No team is missing this week. No postponement, no regional tournament for distract nobody. Everybody are play this weekend. I'm going to start, of course, with the matinee match. The 1 p.m. at Jaxal, Lime Hall Academy hosts Waterhouse FC. And I'm going to be honest, I was very much looking forward to Lime Hall playing, to see how Lime Hall play on them first travels last week before the postponement. Because I was really impressed with how they played in the first game. I thought they were very well organized, and Montego Bay United didn't seem that it could break them down. And to be honest, they really should have won that game. If it wasn't for some poor finishing, especially on the counter, Lima would have taken all 3 points in my view. So I am keen to see how they take on a Waterhouse team that seemed to now find them groove again after a 3-0 win over Montego Bay United. They scored some brilliant goals in that game, and all in the first half. So you believe Waterhouse will be surging with confidence. But let's see how they travel on the road all the way to Draxall and to St. to take on Lime Hall. I'll be very keen to see if Joanne Bryan can continue his form in front of goal for the Waterhouse, and see if Lime Hall, excellent keeper, can keep another clean sheet. So that's again Lime Hall versus Waterhouse at 1 p.m. at Draxall Complex. What we have next on the docket here now? We're going to move on to Portmore United hosting the other new boy, Treasure Beach. Treasure Beach, we didn't get much information or to see much footage of their first match against Molynes, but for all accounts, they played well and were narrowly defeated. So you'll be interested to see how they fare now as they travel once again, this time to a Portmore United team who were given a raw deal in their first match against Mount Pleasant. I think they're much better than that, but Mount Pleasant is too far ahead of them right now. So they will be looking for points as they host the new boys. I expect them to run out winners here, but you never know. And this match will be at Fernanita Park at 3 p.m. It's good to see it Fernanita Park again. It will be interesting to see how Treasure Beach find their groove in Portmore. What's next on the docket here? Montego Bay United. Boy. Montego Bay United. I guess, call me Brazilian bias, alright? I'm a Brazilian fan, but I was one of those who was swept up in the hype of the Brazilian comings. And don't get me wrong, they still have time to really show them class, or to see if they can show their class and change this team for the better. But right now, they're not clicking. And you could just argue, say they just need, as I said it in the review show, they probably just need time to gel their components together. So you would think that, with more playing time, more practice, they will come good. But how much longer can they, wait for them to come together, as points will be crucial come down the back order. They will be hosting at Westport Park. They'll be hosting at Westport Park Caribbean Cup finalists, Cavaliers, who are at red hot form during the entire tournament. They're scoring goals for fun. And it will be interesting to see how they translate all that good form and fun and goals into the league. This will be their first game into the league, but they've been playing since late August, so they should be match fit. And I will really believe that Montego Bay United is going to find it very tough here. Alright, we'll move on to the next game. Mount Pleasant, the defending champions, are hosting Dunbeholden. So I was a bit surprised and perplexed about Dunbeholden play in the first match against Arnett Guns. I thought, with them having their run in the Caribbean Cup, they will have a little bit more in their legs towards the stretch. But credit to them, they realized they could not outgun Arnett, so they locked up shop in the second half and walked away with a point on the road. Well, they will need more of that steel when they go into Draxall to play the very impressive Mount Pleasant. They were outstanding in their first game, I feel, against Portmore, and they looked so far in that one game, this out of the class of the league so far. Can they continue that run at home to a stubborn Dunbeholden? It'll be interesting to see come Sunday at Draxall at 3 p.m. Next game what we have on the docket here is Humberline at home to Molynes. Humberline took care of business at home in the first week against Treasure Beach. They will be looking to do the same against a hapless Molynes United. Boy, Molynes look lost in the water, as I said in the review show, and they will be needing crucial points. I think they have to target this game to get their first victory. Even though, despite it being on the road, they just have to target this one to try to get their first victory. Not to say Humberline are pushovers, but Molynes need to start pick up points, even though this early in the stage, because I do predict it's going to be a tough ride for them in the league this year. Humberline, on the other hand, they were just looking to keep another clean sheet like they did in the first game, and will look to add a more punch up front. You know, they look like they could have finished off Treasure Beach and failed to, and they almost got caught when they had a penalty that the keeper had to save them. So it'll be interesting to see what happens at Effortville Community Center at 3 p.m. on Sunday. Now the much hype Monday night fixtures, and you know the matinee will be Tivoli versus Vere United. Tivoli was very impressive in their first victory 2 weeks ago against Waterhouse. An impressive 3-0 win, while Vere was held 0-0 by Molynes and probably kicking himself by not doing more in that game. Tivoli again looking that they will be carrying so much firepower up front that it'll be interesting to see if Vere can hold off a much improved Tivoli team this year. Vere also look a bit improved in the back, right? They look much better in defense, but again, the one evidence we have of that was against a hapless Molynes United. So this will be a very intriguing game to see how Vere travel and take on Tivoli at the Stadium East. But now for the game of the weekend, people. If you say the game of the weekend, this Harbour View coming from smarting from that embarrassing 5-0 aggregate loss to Cavaliers in the kickoff Caribbean Cup will be hosting, well, not really hosting, it's at Stadium East, but they are technically the home team against the Junglist Arnett Guns, who look really ready for try to take the lead by storm again this season after them brilliantly win 4-0 against Molynes. Again, you could say that's just Molynes, but I believe in their first game against Dunbeholden, in the first half, they were impressive and they were really knocking the ball around and expertly. You would think that going forward, once they can find a consistent goal scorer, this league, at least regular season, should be theirs. I expect Arnett to be in the shake-up come playoff time, and I expect them to even show them class here against Harbour View. This game will be at 7:30 on Monday, so it'll be very good for everybody to get out to the stadium, or if you can't, to keep back on the TV and watch what I think is a superb matchup to end match week 3. So before I run out here, let's get the predictions in. Limehall at home to Waterhouse. I'm predicting a 1-1 draw here. Waterhouse have their confidence back, but I just seem that Limehall have the defensive structure in place, and I think they'll be stubborn to break down. So I see a 1-1. In the second game, Portmore at home to Treasure Beach. I see Portmore winning this 2-0. I feel like Portmore get their campaign off and running. Comfortable 2-0 win here against Treasure Beach. The next game, Montego Bay versus Cavaliers. Boy, I honestly feel that Cavaliers, it depends how tired or lack of fitness Cavaliers will be feeling from their midweek match. But I feel Cavaliers will be running out 2-0 here in Moby. I just expect Cavaliers to win this one. Mount Pleasant versus Dunbeholden. It's interesting. Dunbeholden is a very stubborn team, but Mount Pleasant are the class so far. I expect another 1-0 win for Mount Pleasant. They still need the strikers to connect more in Mount Pleasant, I believe. And I think Dunbeholden will do enough to try hold back Mount Pleasant as long as they can. So I expect a 1-0 here for Humberline and Molynes. I see this as 3-0 or 2-0. You know, I'm stick with the 3-0 Humberline over Molynes. Molynes look like them need help. Like them just need help in the defensive third, and they just don't seem to have anything up front in attacking. It'd be interesting to see if they prove me wrong. But right now I see Humberline running out 3-0 over Molynes United. For the Monday matches now, Tivoli at home to Vere. I see Tivoli winning this one 2-0. Tivoli just have the better firepower, and I yet to see Vere seem that he can at least score a goal back in anger. For the Harbour Arnett game, it's interesting to see how Harbour shake up after their exit in the Caribbean Cup. Well, they have a third play match left to go, so how much focus will they have on this one? I expect a 2-1 Arnett victory here. Alright people, that is match week 3 of full slate of matches. Let me know in the comment section which match you are look most forward to either going or watching this weekend. As I said, I think Harbour Arnett is a good match, but I'm also intrigued by Montego Bay versus Cavaliers, as well as Limehouse versus Waterhouse. So let me know in the comment section, right? And for anything else on the Jamaican Premier League, keep it locked right here at Jamaica Fun.